Good day, ma'am. My name is Jerickson Sisinisa, BSc3 Section Charlie, reporting the one of the six personalities. So, former Zamboanga del Norte Representative Romeo Lusos was accused of raping an 11-year-old girl in 1996. He was arrested on January 17, 1997 in Bagac, Bataan, and was detained at the Makati City Jail. In December 1987, the Makati Regional Trial Court Branch 62 found Lusos guilty of 2 counts of statutory rape and 6 counts of acts of lasciviousness. He brought his case before the Supreme Court, but it is affirmed his conviction in 2001 and 2002. The lower court's guilty verdict paved the way of Lusos' transfer to the New Bilibid prison in 1998. But despite his conviction, Lusos managed to run for re-election and win in the 1998 and 2001 election. He held his post until the Supreme Court upheld his conviction with finality in 2002. His name was subsequently dropped from the list of members of the House of Representatives. In its 2001 decision, the Supreme Court affirmed Lusos' sentence of reclusion perpetua for each count of statutory rape and an indeterminate penalty of reclusion temporal from a maximum of 12 years and 1 day to a maximum of 15 years, 6 months and 20 days. For each count of act of lasciviousness, the convicted congressman was also ordered to pay the victim of 50,000 as civil indemnity for each count of statutory rape and act of lasciviousness, plus moral damage of also amounting to 50,000 per count. In April 2007, Malacanang acted upon the recommendation of the Department of Justice and commuted Lusos' sentence to 16 years, 3 months and 3 days. Lusos was also ordered to pay the civil indemnity and moral damage earlier imposed on him by the Supreme Court. Lusos' case, whose sentence are considered for the commutation due to their conduct, ailing health, and advanced age. That's all for my report about the 6 personalities. One of the 6 personalities.
Good day, ma'am. I'm Joey Gutierrez, BSc 3rd year, Charlie. Now I'm going to discuss a personality that granted executive clemency. Juan Ponce Enrile grant for executive clemency by former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo in 2012 was a significant event in political history of the Philippines. Enrile, a former Senate President and Secretary of National Defense, has been convicted of graft and corruption in the procurement of military equipment in 2010 and was sentenced to reclusion perpetua or life imprisonment without parole. However, Enrile, who was 80 years old at that time of his imprisonment, appealed for executive clemency due to his age and declining health. After reviewing Enrile's petition for several months, President Arroyo decided to grant him executive clemency by commuting his sentence to time served. As a result, Enrile was released from prison and his conviction was erased from his record, essentially granting him for a full pardon. The grant of executive clemency to Enrile was a contentious issue in the Philippines and was met with a mixed reaction from various sectors of the Philippine society. Some saw the grant of clemency as a fair and humane decision, given in Riles' age and health, while others saw it as a politically motivated move by Arroyo to curry favor with her political allies. It is worth noting that the grant of executive clemency is a discretionary power of the President of the Philippines, and the decision to grant or deny clemency is influenced by the various factors such as the nature of the offense, the circumstances surrounding it, and the merit of petition. In this case, the grant of clemency to Enrile was seen as a controversial example of this discretion, and it remains a subject of interest in the legal and political arena.
Good day, ma'am. I am Shadow C. Piastro. So in this video, I'm going to discuss of one of those personalities whom granted by the executive of clemency. So, Robin Padilla was one of those person who have been granted by the executive of clemency, which is the absolute pardon. So, Robin Padilla, also known as si Robin Hood Ferdinand Carreño Padilla, he is a Filipino actor, film producer, and screenwriter. He was born on November 23, 1969, in Manila, Philippines. Padilla gained fame for his roles in films during Padilla gained fame for his roles in action films during the 1990s. Apart from his acting career, he is also known for his involvement in social and political issues. So, Robin Carreño Padilla, crime that he committed. Robin Padilla was correspondingly charged on December 3, 1992 before the Regional Trial Court, which is the RTC of Angeles City, with illegal possession of firearms and ammunition under PD 18662 through the following information. Willfully and unlawfully and feloniously have in his possession and under his custody and control 1 M6 BB Armalite rifle SNRP 131120 with 4 long and 1 short magazine with ammunition and 1 caliber revolver Smith and Wesson with 6 live ammunition, 1 Pietro Beretta with clip and 8 ammunition without having a necessary authority and permit to carry and possess the same. All contrary to law, the lower court then ordered the arrest of petitioner but granted his application for bail during the arraignment on January 20, 1993. A plea of not guilty was